When there is a crime, there is a motive.
I want to know why. 27 men died on that pier for what looks to be $91 million worth of dope that wasn't there.
Usually, when there is a lineup, there's only one real suspect.
This whole thing was a shakedown. And there's no way they'd line 5 felons in the same room.
But this is not the usual crime. This is not the usual motive.
He was in the harbor killing many men.
Kaiser Soze!
He saw Kaiser Soze.
And these are not the usual suspects. Keaton.
I'm a businessman.
McManus.
There's nothing that can't be done.
Hockney.
What, you got a team of monkeys working around the clock on this?
Fenster.
Flip you for real.
Verbal Kint.
Roger, really. People say I talk too much.
He doesn't know what you want to know.
I don't think he does. Not exactly. But there's a lot more to his story, believe me.
In a world where nothing is what it seems.
The greatest trick the devil ever pulled was convincing the world
I know he's here!
he didn't exist.
You've got to look beyond the usual suspects.
I'm smarter than you. And I'm gonna find out what I want to know, whether you like it or not.
I work for Kaiser Soze. He feels you owe him. He does not expect all of you to live, but those of you who do will have $91 million.
It was Kaiser Soze, Agent Korean. I mean, the devil himself.
I'm telling you, it's Kaiser Soze!
There is no Kaiser Soze.
Keaton always said, I don't believe in God, but I'm afraid of him. Well, I believe in God. And the only thing that scares me is Kaiser Soze.
Polygram Video presents this year's most erotic thriller.
Wouldn't mind meeting her.
Dangerous woman.
Just my type, then.
It's the story of a family.
Celia, let me present Inspector Cross from London. How do you do?
A family shrouded in secrecy.
Could you tell us where you were yesterday, dear? In bed.
A family bound by passion, hatred, and unspeakable love.
Nothing can pull us apart. You belong to me. Always.
A love forged in murder. Past, present, and future.
Inspector, when I was 11 years old, I killed my twin brother.
But now, one man's investigation will betray their innocent lives.
My son's not a murderer.
Where's your evidence? For what?
Find the evidence. Tell me about this.
Leave my sister alone.
Tell me the rest. Come on. Stop that. Stop that, Angela.
Stephen Dorff of Backbeat and Power of One. Gabrielle Anwar of Scent of a Woman. Joanna Lumley of TV's Absolutely Fabulous. And Adrian Dunbar of Hear My Song. Innocent Lies. Coming soon from Polygram Video.
You are getting a promotion.
I don't want a promotion.
Let's start from the beginning. You are a new hitman.
Okay.
Now get the fuck out of here.
Cosmo, welcome. There is a feeling I have right now that tells me we're going to get along famously. Have you ever killed a guy before? No. You lead a pretty boring life, don't you? And you've never had a girlfriend.
I haven't seen the same hooker for a while.
Yeah, well, that doesn't really count. You've never fired a gun before.
Never.
Well, when do we get our first job? Hang on, Tiger. Be patient. Something always comes up. Come on. Come on. Don't do this. We can do a deal.
Is he dead?
Ask him.
I'm a hitman. I kill people for money.
You're starting to freak me out.
I'm sorry about that.
I'm gonna work with a guy who enjoys it.
What the fuck are you looking at, asshole? I'm in the middle of a conversation here. Do you mind?
Things can get out of hand. I've seen it happen. Every night I'm haunted by the faces of the people I've murdered. I have nightmares about them begging and crying. But that's the job. Can I come in for a minute?
Yeah. These people you shot, they were really bad people, right?
You guys seem really happy.
Oh, we are. How is it possible that the first decent guy I ever sleep with is also a hitman?
I've never been good at anything before. It's exciting.
All this time we had a prodigy right under our noses.
Jason Priestley.
I want you to kill the President of the United States.
Cold-blooded.
I'm just kidding.
I have the results from the overnight tracking.
You know, it's not fair. I mean, every other president had all of the Russians to blame for everything. What do I got?
For an unpopular president.
The voters felt that your being alive or dead had no real bearing on their daily lives.
It's time to give war a chance.
Dead.
What are we going to do for an enemy now?
A riot between Americans and Canadians broke out last night.
Now, with a little inspiration.
All I said was Canadian beer sucks! Give me 1 week and I'll have Americans burning maple leaves.
They'll create a cause worth fighting for.
Is Canadian Prime Minister Clark MacDonald a member of a satanic cult?
Oh, that is stunning.
Canadians are always dreaming up a lot of ways to ruin our lives. The metric system, for the love of God.
Do not panic! I'm in complete control! There's a time to think, there's a time to act. And this, gentlemen, no time to think. Move up!
Welcome to Canada.
I'm your worst nightmare.
I don't know what you're talking about. We got ways of making you pronounce the letter O.
What we have here is a brave but misguided group of Americans who've gone right into Canada and kicked some serious Canadian butt.
Oh, Americans! Welcome to Ontario. Sportsman's paradise. Isn't it, though?
John Candy.
You Canadians are so sneaky.
Alan Alda.
Surrender pronto, or we'll level Toronto.
Rhea Perlman.
What does this look like to you?
Never saw a white one that size.
Kevin Pollak.
When have you ever heard anyone say, honey, let's stay in and order some Canadian food?
Rip Torn.
I can't kill America's neighbors.
I can. Canadian Bacon. From the director of Roger and Me.
All right, now how did you know that was a nuclear facility?
Well, they tricked us on that one. That's a hospital. But it's a hell of a strike.
Panther, the soundtrack featuring Freedom with Aaliyah, In Vogue, Mary J. Blige, Salt and Pepper, SWV, TLC, Queen Latifah, Vanessa Williams, and many more. Plus, new music from Blackstreet, Brian McKnight, Tony, Aaron Hall, Monica, and Usher. And The Points, featuring Coolio, Redman, The Notorious Big, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and much more. Panther, the movie and soundtrack, in stores now.
That is nothing more dangerous than to build a society with a large segment of people in that society who feel that they have no stake in it, who feel that they have nothing to lose. People who have stake in that society protect that society, but when they don't have it, they unconsciously want to destroy it.
I am convinced the most potent weapon available to oppress people as they struggle for freedom and justice is the weapon of nonviolence. We're nonviolent with people who are nonviolent with us. But we are not nonviolent with anyone who is violent with us.
This is an unlawful assembly. You are ordered to disperse. Go home or go to your church. This march will not continue.
Next week, I shall ask the Congress of the United States to act. to make a commitment it is not fully made in this century to the proposition that race has no place in American life or law.
Well, anytime you live in a society supposedly based upon law, and it doesn't enforce its own law because the color of a man's skin happens to be wrong, then I say those people are justified to resort to any means necessary to bring about justice where the government can't give them justice.
The Black Panthers. People still ask me how it all started and how things went so far. And like a lot of questions about the Panthers, there are different answers, different beginnings. What became the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense really started with two guys, Bobby Seale and Huey Newton, saying two words: defend yourselves. The story has it that they hooked up at some coffee house where Bobby was running down the line.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's easy to see. Right on your black and white TV. Black man, blue top, red blood. Brothers watching other brothers die. Oh, my. That's the American way. Hey, what you doing? All right, you're gonna down, black boy. Go to jail.
The police threw them both in jail.
You know, the man is convinced that his foot is an integral part of our hands.
Yeah, fuck that.
Dig it? Fuck that.
And there they started talking about black folks ought to start standing up for themselves. No master plan, no pot to piss in. Nothing like that. Just two fed up brothers. Next thing you know, bam. You got the Black Panther Party for Self-Defense. One of the first members to join was little Bobby Hutton. And that got the ball rolling. But for me, it started differently.
So good, so good. I got you.
People are searching for the kind of love that we possess. Some go on.
Look at you looking. What you're looking at is almost 30 years old, but this hat is brand new. Get yourself on the school, boy.
Yes, ma'am.
I should tell your mama on you. Little cutie pie.
Hey, Luther, man, he was messing around with that old white one. That's why Luther ain't with us today, so I'm gonna pour some out for Luther.
Fuck Luther, man. He owe me $30, man.
Man, you ain't gonna get that money now from Luther.
I see his mother, I'm gonna give him money.
You ain't gonna get it from her either. She ain't got no money.
I take a watch.
Shake it up. Shake it up.
Don't worry, man. Look here, man. I got the perfect gift for that sophisticated lady in your life. You know what I'm saying? Light up a flame with some solid gold satisfaction. That bag now, I'll give you a second one half price for your wife.
Come on. Look at this.
Oh, man.
Why are you still trying to sell me?
Hey, I don't know him.
Job ass, no one play to that like.
Man, you done messed up. Man, get your one-eyed ass out of here.
You just shut up, you tall midget, and pay me my money on me with this fake lighter. Time you get to school, all right?
You might be a tall midget, but you mad because you can only see half the lighter.
Yeah, I'm half a minute off your ass, too.
Hi, Tiny. Get to school on time. Fine young man.